T-John, you're not shooting around about his progress and where he's at right now, but to come out here and score 21 points, career high, second half the way he did, just what did you see from his performance tonight?
Yeah, I saw a player that has benefited, I think, for having the opportunity to play in Greensboro. I think that Coach Baker and his staff helped support T-John in all the right areas. The Swarm teammates helped support him in the areas that he needed as well. And I think that now that he's come back and rejoined the group, he's recognized how important it is or how he can impact the game in so many different ways by not only scoring, and I think that that's paying off for him, and he's actually scoring. Defensively, I feel his impact and his length and his size and his athleticism. He brings another level of physicality. It was good to have him on Ingram today at times, and I thought he blew up a DHO and created a steal opportunity. And then offensively, just his ball movement, his screening, it's just been so much improved. And then, like, obviously the catch and shoot stuff, I think with continued reps, he's just continued to find a comfort zone. And so credit to him, and I think the whole support staff around him.
In the second half, what would you say was the difference for you guys to pull this game out, considering that obviously Melo got hurt, especially early in the second half there?
Yeah, the defensive intensity. To hold a really good team, I think it was 86 points. That's tough. And they're a fast-paced team. They're a physical team. I think our guys committed to finishing a lot of possessions with double contest on Ingram when he tried to go shoot it, scrambling when we did have to all of a sudden help each other. And so I love the connected defense that we had. And then offensively, I think that the rim reads and the shift reads were so much better. 26 assists today. I think there could have been even more. And the guys are sharing the ball and creating really good opportunities for themselves.
And then with Melo, what did you see happen to him with his injury? And as a coach, how do you keep the guys' morale up when it seems to keep happening when somebody comes back, somebody gets hurt, something happens almost all the time?
Yeah, I saw like a little bit saw the play out the corner of my eye as we were kind of getting back there in transition. It'll be great to get back and evaluate them when we get home and see the severity of it. But in general, I would just say when anyone goes down, I have confidence and belief in all of our guys. We know that we can do it by committee, so it was great for KJ to have to take on a bigger load today. Con and Brandon and even Miles handling at times too. So the group, I think, still has that belief and trust and confidence in ourselves to collectively be able to do it. Obviously, Melo is one of one, like legit, and so you're not going to replicate everything he can do, but as a group, I think that we can find the right groupings, the right plays to get the ball movement and stuff that we need to be able to be efficient offensively.
He had 8 assists from Con today. I think that was the second highest of his career. What did you like from his passing reads and his decision making?
Yeah, I thought early on in the trip, he's getting to the paint, and now obviously as you're a big-time scorer, people are drawing a little bit more attention. I think that he's getting a lot more rear-view contests and stuff, and he got some of his jumpers in the paint blocked. And just going and watching some film with him, he's made that adjustment quickly. Some delayed reads to the bigs. Also kicking out for shooters. I give his teammates and him credit. We're doing a better job of finding those windows once somebody does drive, not standing and relocating to give yourselves to be a good outlet for our guys. So I also thought that some of the screens that Con is getting, but all of our guys to be able to get themselves downhill, it's really helping them.
Coach, Brandon Ingram puts a lot of pressure on defense with his size and also creates a lot of chaos with his pin downs movements. What did you do so well tonight collectively to lock him down?
Yeah, I thought the primary defenders on him, did a good job of bringing a level of physicality and understanding the importance of our off-ball defense tonight. Like, you got to be solid. Ingram does a really good job of back cutting and curling and all those things. So I thought that guy did a great job of not sticking on screens, having a multiple effort mindset. And then I think all the shifts around it's really important. Like you said, he's a big-time scorer and creator, and I thought our guys were really committed to trying to make sure we didn't let him get away from us.
Our last one,
I do have one more. I'm sorry, I didn't want to keep you too long on camera, but the second quarter, to be in the bonus and for the guys to capitalize on that and take that lead, I know situational awareness is so massive. Like, what do you have to say about the way that they handled that?
Yeah, I thought they did a great job, and a lot of that is by playing strong, by attacking downhill. It created those opportunities, because then I think a couple times you're boxing out, and as hard as the Raptors crash, they end up getting some off-ball fouls on some of their offensive rebounding crashing, which also helps you when you're in the bonus. So credit to our guys for just driving, I think, with some with some force and physicality. Not looking for whistles, but it was good to get some today, and usually the more aggressive team gets them. So I love that we were able to kind of get ourselves to the bonus. But again, that second quarter, I think it was an 18-point defensive quarter for us. That kind of got us out in the open court, and we had some magnet cuts from our bigs that got us to the paint and got us fouled too. So there was a lot of different areas that helped us get to the bonus, but then our guys were more mindful of putting pressure on the paint afterwards too.
Cool.
There
Thank
were
you.
a few times where Con kind of got in front and stopped the defender, like guys in his tracks at the point of attack a few times. What kind of impressed you the way he kind of uses his body?
Yeah, I think that's one of his greatest skill is his physical frame. He's got great instincts to be able to anticipate driving angles and stuff, and then he does a really good job of being able to absorb it. So credit to him.
Thank you, guys.